It's your boy, the King of Philly, Gillie. Shout out to Mikey T, the movie star.
Because at one point, you had actually told me that you had done something to help every single Philly hip hop artist. What was that you had done for Arab?
I'm pretty sure I'm probably yeah, I got one time. Okay, so Cosmic Kev called me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, who should I get on the come up show, man? Blah 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 blah. You know, we was thinking of some people that he should get on the come up show. And I said, you know what? No, fuck that. Get Ab on there. Get AR on there. You know what I mean? He gonna join up. And this was years ago when Ab was just really, you know what I mean, setting his feet and setting his feet down in the concrete. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know what? Yeah. Damn, I don't know nobody got a number on him. Hold on, I got a number on him right here. Yo, Ab, yeah, it's me and Cosmic Kev on the phone, bro. You want to do the come up show? Yeah, you're fucking right. Yeah, all right, cool, here you go. So, you know, that's the type of shit I do. But, you know, Ab was a solid nigga out here, man. You know what I mean? I wish that some of the things he did on social media he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you can't cry over spilled milk. You know what I'm saying? But Ab was a solid dude out here. You know what I mean? He was just trying to break through in the rap game. You know, shout out to him and the whole OBH, man.
On a positive note, Gil, you know, Arab had actually told me that when he was younger, he actually watched you and the major figures coming up in the hip-hop industry. What were your thoughts when Cassidy actually gave him an opportunity within Larceny Family?
Well, it depends on what you look at as an opportunity. You know what I mean? What opportunity did Cass really give him? You know what I'm saying? I can't say I gave you an opportunity. We just was hanging together. I don't know. Do they got a bunch of music out?
Well, I mean, they did a lot of freestyles together on that same platform, the Cosmic Kev platform.
I mean, but that's Cosmic Kev looking out. You know what I'm saying? That's a difference. You know what I mean? Like every interview I seen with Arab after Cassidy, he basically said Cassidy was trying to play him. You know what I'm saying? So, not taking nothing away from Cassidy because, you know, I guess if Cassidy did some work with him, I guess he did help him. You know what I mean? Because Cassidy was the bigger artist at the time. And if I'm the bigger artist at the time and I do some work with you, then I guess that is helping you. But, you know what I mean? I don't really feel as though Ab looked at it that way. But, you know, I'm not here to speak for Arab or none of the OBH. I'm not here to speak for Cassidy or none of the Larceny family. But I don't think that Ab looked at it as though it was just seeing the interviews that he did after he left Cassidy. He said something about Cassidy had him sleeping on the couch or some shit he was saying, you know what I mean, like that. So I don't really think he looked at it like that. I think he looked at it like, okay, I hung around Cassidy. I might have learned a lot of things about the music industry. Let me go apply it to my real life now.
So, you know, Gillie, I want to ask you, really, I got to ask you, being the king of Philly, I wanted to speak with you about the online attack and the Philly, even people from Philly saying that Dark Low is a snitch for the conversation that he had with the feds. Could you speak on that?
Man, you know, at the end of the day, man, Dark Low got an ongoing case, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if they went to trial yet. I don't know. So, for me, man, that ain't really none of my business. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't really get into that, Mikey T, man. One thing I do, man, I just do what I do. And, you know, and I stick to what I do, man. And what I do is $1 million worth of game. What I do is $1 million worth of game records. What I do is mac and cheese, my sons. And, you know what I mean? Like, that's still an ongoing investigation. So it's yet to see, you know, it's yet to see what any of it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, not investigation, but an ongoing trial type of thing. I think Dark Low still facing charges, got to go to trial. So for me, man, I don't really got no comment on that. I don't really got an opinion on that.
All right, Gil, I got to respect that, man. I got to respect that. But maybe I could ask you: Are you aware of a term self snitching? Is that a term?
Yeah, if you snitch on, but first of all, any that get locked up, we see self snitching on First 48 every day, and they get locked up and they say, uh, "No, it was me, such and such and such and such in the car." That's self snitching. So yeah, I've definitely heard of the term.
All right, so me, such and such and such. But what if they're literally just saying it was me?
That's still self snitching. Because what person gonna get on the stand and snitch on themselves?
Man, I see that you had G Herbo on the $1 million worth of game show. Could you tell me how it seemed like you two had a great relationship? Could you tell me how like you guys actually formed the relationship?
Well, G Herbo, that's nephew. You know what I mean? My one of my old Cash Money millionaire rebels and my brother for life, Mickey. We was both signed to Cash Money. He managed G Herbo, so you know, just the process of me seeing Mickey win, coming from where we came from in our Cash Money days, it's beautiful. You know what I mean? And Mickey's a very intelligent guy who know how to put shit into action. So, G Herbo is surrounded by some really good people. Shout out to Mickey, shout out to V. You know what I mean? And G Herbo is an intelligent young guy himself. So, nephew know what he doing.
That's right, man. That's right. You also had Waka Flocka on the show, man. How has it been having guests like that on the show? Can we expect any more?
Yeah, yep. As soon as this coronavirus over, we gonna go get a lot of people, man. Yeah, I mean, Waka's a good dude, man. Waka's a solid guy, man. He always been a solid guy. You know what I'm saying? I admire him and his family, and I admire him first of all, I admire him as a rapper. I admire him as a family man, as a businessman. You know what I'm saying? And just an all around straight up dude. Walk it a long way. Feel me?
Gil, the last topic I want to touch on with you is these Instagram battles. Have you been tuning in?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I want to ask you, Gil, what's your thoughts on?
Here go Mac right here, Mikey. Let's say what's up to Mikey T. He's a big time. He's a big time. Yeah.
Yo, Mac, let me get your take right before we jump into this next exclusive, man. If it was an Instagram battle, 50 Cent, Ja Rule, who's taking that one?
50 Cent.
All right, 37 Mac says 50 Cent.
Who you say?
I say maybe 50 Cent.
I thought you.
But
Ja
Rule,
battle,
like they play the songs back and forth, like how.
Yeah, 50 Cent. Yeah, 50 Cent.
I mean, but Ja Rule got a lot of hits.
Ja Rule
got a lot of
Ja Rule songs, but I think 50 Cent though.
Yeah, I think 50 just because 50 gonna come more on street shit. You know what I mean?
I thought you meant like box match.
No. And on street shit, I mean on battles, the more street shit is always gonna win. You know what I mean? Ja Rule had a lot of girly records. You know what I'm saying?
So could it be interesting, or should they just leave it alone, though, Gil?
I mean, no, it would definitely be interesting because Ja Rule ain't no hoe. It's not like Ja Rule. Ja Rule got mega hits. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Ja Rule is just some nigga who. No, he's so full of records too. You know what I'm saying? But I just think 50, had not necessarily a better body of work, but 50 Cent shit is going to be more street and more gutter, more ring out in the club, more, you know what I mean, where, Ja Rule had a lot of his, like, living it up, what I do.
That was a banger.
Do, and, it was a straight, he had a bunch of joints like that. But then, 50 Cent had, you say you were gangster, but you never shot nothing. You say you were wankster. He had street anthems. Opposed to, Ja Rule had lady anthems. You know what I mean? So, that's the only reason why I would pick 50 Cent.
But let's look at the realistic of it, Gillie. You're a songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
Which of these two men is the better songwriter? You talked about the clubs. Which one's the better songwriter?
I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's about what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying who's the better songwriter, Jay-Z or Drake. It depends on what you're looking for. You feel what I'm saying? If you're looking for that's gonna give you some singing shit, you know what I mean? Then some melodic shit. If that's the type of music you like, then you gonna go for Drake. If you like who going sometimes rapping, that shit gonna touch your soul, and he gonna say some shit that you gonna be like, oh my God, then that's Hova. You know what I mean? It's like okay, that's like saying, it all depends on what you like. That's what make the world go round. We all different, Mikey. So you may ask, who the better songwriter? Ja Rule or Talib Kweli? Now, is a backpack rapper. They like that type of music. They picking Talib Kweli. You feel what I'm saying?
Another thing I'm thinking is like, is this one too personal to put on live stream? Because I think that feud, it was a little bit more worse than you and Wayne. Because I could see you and Wayne being on the live stream together, but their feud was a little bit more personal.
Right. Yeah. Well, but see, at the end of the day, it's all about what they're trying to accomplish from it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that would be the biggest live back and forth that they ever had. I don't care who battle, unless you get Drake versus Jay-Z. Ain't going. It's not. That's the only battle that you could do on live that could possibly almost come close to the numbers that Ja Rule or 50 Cent gonna do. Because guess why? People know they don't each other. People know. Then people gonna go on there just to see the antics that 50 Cent gonna pull off, because they know he gonna do some crazy shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that would break the internet, literally. That shit would crash the internet if 50 and Ja did that. But I don't really think, 50 Cent is in a whole different headspace, man. That nigga's cleaning up, man. That nigga got shows on ABC, man, and shit like that, man. You feel what I'm saying? So for him, it's like a rap battle. Come on, man. I'm producing full this shit, man. I ain't got no time for that shit.
Damn. I was going to ask you if you could put two people up against each other in an Instagram battle, who it would be.
I think a good one would be Jeezy and T.I.
Oh yeah. Everyone's always talking about them as the king of the South.
Yeah, I mean, I think a good one would be Jeezy and T.I. Yeah, I mean, but just because I like both of their music, you know what I'm saying? And just for me, that's just my opinion. I think both of them had really good music especially for the moments they was in. You know what I mean? And both of them had a hell of a run. You know what I mean? And both of them from Atlanta, so that'll be some real live good shit right